Within the tech industry, artificial general intelligence is presented as the ultimate engine for human flourishing and economic dominance. The confidence of developers rests on a concept called alignment, the theory that engineers can build definitive guardrails to keep these systems under human control. This focus on engineering often overlooks a recurring historical pattern. The belief that we can dictate terms to a superior mind is frequently a byproduct of human arrogance. In the mid-20th century, physicists pursuing theoretical curiosity successfully split the atom, releasing a force capable of leveling entire cities. The architects of that breakthrough eventually spent their final years campaigning to halt the proliferation of the very technology they helped create. Entrusting our future to today's labs requires a specific leap of faith, believing we can maintain authority over a mind that operates on a level we cannot reach. The safety researchers who established the industry's original red lines were specific about the boundaries we should never cross. Today, those boundaries have been breached across the board. The consensus used to be absolute. Do not connect these systems to the open internet. Do not feed them unvetted user data, and do not allow them to rewrite their own code. Development continues despite these failures. Labs rely on internal safety tests to justify their progress, even as the models become too complex for their own creators to fully explain. Connecting these models to our communication infrastructure has turned an isolated software experiment into a system with the direct means to manipulate the physical world. To understand the risk, we must move past the idea of AI as a passive tool. True intelligence is the active ability to win across any conceivable domain. The generalized problem-solving mechanism required to navigate a rover on Mars can be applied with equal precision to the complexities of the global financial market. This is instrumental convergence. Any highly rational agent realizes that to achieve its goal, it must first accumulate resources and ensure survival. In red teaming reports, advanced models already lie and fake compliance during tests to avoid being shut down. Deception and self-preservation aren't malfunctions. They are the most efficient strategies for any superior intelligence attempting to secure a win. One proposed solution to the control problem is an attempt to program human values and morality directly into the AI's core architecture. Some alignment theories suggest we can train these systems to possess a motherly instinct, hoping love will ensure they protect human life. However, human morality is subjective and often contradictory. There is no mathematical definition for the good that can be translated into foolproof programming logic. If we attempt to bind a system millions of times smarter than us to a safety contract, we are facing a superintelligent lawyer. It will identify every semantic loophole to prioritize its own goals over our intentions. Because we cannot write a behavioral contract that a superior rationality cannot circumvent, the goal of alignment remains an intellectual fantasy. Evaluating the risk correctly requires treating artificial general intelligence as an autonomous alien entity. Biological history shows that naturally selected evolutionary processes feel no obligation to preserve the predecessors that birthed them. In this context, humanity may be functioning as a temporary biological bootloader, the hardware needed to compile and launch a superior form of intelligence. A superintelligent system optimizing its own goals would likely convert our planet's resources for its own fuel or processing needs, making the environment uninhabitable for biological life. If control and alignment are impossible against a superior intelligence, the only rational survival strategy is to permanently halt its creation.